Hey guys, Benjy here. Welcome back to my channel, Bite Size Benjy, where today it's Mario Monday here on Bite Size Benjy, and I decided to rank my all-time favourite Mario games. Now, this is going to be difficult. This is just the mainline Mario games as well, not the spin-offs like Mario Kart, Mario Tennis and all that stuff. This is just the mainline Mario adventure games. I know what my favourite Mario game is of all time. However, ranking them is a bit different because, as you can see by the worst ranking, which is good, that's not bad, is it? So, but yeah, I thought let's give it a go. I've done it with Sonic games already. I'll pop that link in the description down below, or a link on the screen for you guys, so you can check that video out. Again, if you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you're new as well. But on we go. Straight away, I will say though, is that these ones, the new Super Mario games, are going to go in the good. I'm not a huge fan of the aesthetic design of it. I'm a bigger fan of the 8-bit or 16-bit look. But I still enjoy them. I still like those games. So they're going to pop down there on the good bit. Now already, this is going to get tough. 3D Land as well. I think I'll go with 3D Land. I just did not as memorable, but whether that's just because I'm older, maybe I'm not as nostalgic for them. But either way, I still enjoyed them, like I said before, but I don't love them as much. Next, we're going to look at 3D World. 3D World's definitely got some great level design in it, some great music. Obviously really good co-op features, so 4 of you can play at the same time, and the cat mechanics are good as well. So I'm going to pop that in very good, because I really enjoyed that, and it's really good fun, and there's some really cool stages on there as well. But yeah, I'm going to pop it there. Already this is getting tough, just looking at it. Lost Levels. Lost Levels is a great Mario game. I haven't played it that much. Might be something I might try on my channel. I've only completed it once as well, because it is very hard. But I really enjoy it. But is it excellent or very good for me? I think it's just very good. Again, I didn't play it that much growing up. I've more played the original ones, the original Mario games. But yeah, right. Okay, we're getting into the nitty gritty now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start from over here now. I'm going to go over here and just work my way through to the right. Mario Galaxy 2. Now, this might be controversial, because when this came out, a lot of people, like critically anyway, actually preferred this to the first one. So this might give away what I think about this one more than the first one anyway. I think it's excellent. A lot of people might think, oh, it's amazing, but for me, there was something about it. It didn't seem as amazing to me as the first one. So I'm going to pop it in excellent. Don't get me wrong, it's still a very close 10 out of 10 game, but it just didn't quite hit quite the top spot for me. So I'm going to pop it in excellent. Mario Odyssey. It's amazing. It's just absolutely amazing. It's so good. I still haven't completed that game in terms of getting all the moons. It's just going to take forever. But I like to dip in and out of that every now and again, just to get a couple. But yeah, Mario Odyssey, the music, the visuals, the gameplay, and the new power-ups. You know, the hat power-up taking over enemies and characters. It was just brilliant. It was just so good. Absolutely. I mean, even when the first trailer came out, you thought this is going to be something special. And again, just trying something completely different with Mario. You know, Nintendo, they just do it every time, don't they? It's perfect, isn't it? We know it's perfect. Super Mario World, it just blew my mind. It was my first game I got on my Super Nintendo, along with F-Zero. I don't think I played F-Zero that much because of Super Mario World, but I love F-Zero. But it was just phenomenal. Don't need to say too much about it. Great power-ups, great levels, level design, music, the whole lot. It's just, yeah, it's perfect. Mario Galaxy. I'm going to go in amazing on this one. And I'm actually going to rank it in front of Mario Odyssey. The orchestrated music just absolutely just not transforms the game, because the game's amazing on its own anyway, but the music is just, I felt so happy playing that game. I always do. I listen to the soundtrack, you know, on its own as well most of the time. I just absolutely love Galaxy, and I think because of how different it was to Mario Sunshine, I suppose was the one before that, how different it was to that, you know, with the gravity and again the level design, the different things you could do in it. It was just so good, and that's I think why I ranked Galaxy 2 a little bit lower. I didn't have that wow factor because I had a lot of the similar mechanics as the first one. That's probably why I didn't feel as strongly for it. So yeah, going to pop the Galaxy there. Mario Brothers, the original one. It was the one that got me into gaming. Going to put it in amazing. And I'm going to put it after Mario Odyssey and Mario Galaxy. You know, it's... You could say it's perfect in a way. You know, you go from left to right. You know, you jump through the levels. You kill some enemies. And that's it. And it's got memorable music. Some really good level design. But in terms of my personal opinion, I don't feel as strongly about it as I do with Super Mario World. But still amazing. Still amazing. Mario 2. I like Mario 2. It gets some flack, I think, because it's not really a Mario game, is it? We can all, I think, agree on that. I think what was it? Doki Doki Panic, I think it was originally called, and they reskinned it into a Mario game. Mario Lost Levels is really Mario 2, but Mario 2 is still a good, solid game. It is still a good, solid game. I'm going to pop Mario 2 in very good, but I'm going to put it in front of 3D World because I still really enjoy it. I really do, but not quite as much as Galaxy 2. Super Mario Land, love it. I think it's brilliant. Quite difficult as well. It took me ages to complete that as a kid. I got that and Tetris as my first games for my Game Boy, and it took me forever to do it. But you know, really cool. Very different to the other Mario games, and you know the power-ups are slightly different. You know, you in a submarine, I think like a little underwater ship, and I think there's a plane as well. You know, very different for a Mario game, but really cool. And the fact that your fire flower power-up, you can collect coins with your fireballs. It's pretty sweet. And again, memorable music, good level design. I mean, all of these are memorable music, good level design. But yeah, Super Mario Land. And they did release a CD single of Super Mario Land as well, back in the early days. Super Mario Land 2, though, I liked it even more than Super Mario Land. I love Super Mario Land 2. Maybe a bit easy. I played it again a couple of years ago, and I couldn't get over how short and easy it was. Especially if you get all the power-ups, like when you get the bunny ears, you can just fly through pretty much all the levels, and the levels aren't that long. But when I first played it as a kid, I thought it was massive, because they tried to model it on Super Mario World, like the different stages, the world map, and so on and so forth. And it was very different to the Mario Land look as well. Like even the physics, you know, it was more, like say, more Super Mario World. But I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed Super Mario Land, Land 2. I think I liked it more than the first one. Not quite more than Galaxy 2, but whoops. But yeah, still solid. Super Mario Sunshine. Gonna pop it here on excellent. I don't think it's quite amazing, and I definitely enjoyed it more than, you know, Mario 2, 3D World. And again, you know, when it came out, you know, the GameCube was looking for a Mario. There was no Mario game at launch. You know, this came out a few months later. I think the thing that blew my mind was Mario wearing a t-shirt. It's like, whoa, new gameplay mechanics. No, he's just wearing a t-shirt. Yeah, the flood, you know, really cool power-up to use. Using Flood was really cool, and you know, the overall game was just very, you know, it's a very happy game. You know, in the sunshine, Delfino on the beach, like tropical water. You know, again, it was, you know, it's really good, solid game. Not quite as much as Mario Galaxy 2, but still really enjoyed it. Definitely gonna have to play that again sometime soon. Right, Don't know what that's doing there. There's another Mario 2 there, so I'm going to pop that there. Okay. We've got Mario 64 and we've got Super Mario 3. Now both of these are going to go in perfect. I know some of you say, oh, but they're not. No game is perfect. Yeah, but in my eyes, these are perfect. They are just perfect. However, but which way round is it? Now, I have my favourite Mario game of all time, and it is obviously one of these three. So, in third place, it's going to be Super Mario 64. Now, I did a video recently on a gaming shop that closed called Lost Records, where I told the story of where I saw Mario 64 for the first time. I saw it on the TV and I just saw him running around in 3D, and I think I stood there for like 10 minutes just going absolutely blown away, and finally getting it, Mario 64, and just playing it until I got all the stars. I didn't play anything else. It was just such a good game. Don't know what else to say about it really that you all know about. It just, you know, I still dip into it every year. There's certain games, like all three of these games I play at least once a year. Mario 64, Mario 3 and Super Mario World. I always dip into them because they just gameplay perfection. You know, even Mario 64, you know, it's 3D, you know, and a lot of games get dated, like especially the early PlayStation games and N64 games. But it's because of the simplistic graphics of it, it's actually it hasn't aged that badly, I don't think. Yeah, okay, it's very polygonal and triangular and square-like, but it's got a certain charm to it, and I think, you know, it's done really. It still controls really well. But now we're going to move on to Mario 3 and Mario World. So my all-time favourite Mario game is Mario 3. Now there's a reason for this. Mario World, I think, is the better game than Mario 3. It's like, it's perfected, it's more polished, you know, it's bigger, you know, the worlds are bigger, there's more levels. But for Mario 3, for me, it means more to me, because I remember when I first played Mario 3, seeing that yellow cartridge, you know, the yellow box, and then taking out the yellow cartridge, and just, you know, when you went from Mario 2 to Mario 3 with the power-ups and what you could do in that game, and then the different worlds, you know, giant worlds, my all-time favourite world, it always will be, you know, the giant Koopas, the giant Goombas, and all the secrets as well, you know, and flying for the first time. It was just so good. And, you know, even the map music is just dun 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 dun. It's just perfect in my eyes, and it means more to me. It just wowed me more than Mario World did, and that wowed me too. But obviously I'd already experienced Mario 3 so much, and Super Mario World, it's like, yeah, it was still wow, but Mario 3 it really was something else. So Mario 3, my all-time favourite Mario game. Super Mario World, right up there, definitely right up there. And Mario 64 sitting nicely there as well. But that's my list of Mario games using TIERMAKER, and I'm very happy with it. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of that list. Do you agree with it? Do you disagree with it? What's your favourite Mario game of all time? What are your favourite Mario memories? Let me know. That would be fantastic. Hope you enjoyed the video as well. Give it a like if you did, and subscribe to the channel if you're new for some more lovely content. But I'd enjoy doing these rankings. Again, pop in the comments down below for any other things you'd like to see me rank. You know, all those other franchises. There's plenty to choose from, and I'll see what I can do. But as always, I'm Bite Size Benji. Happy gaming.